seeing some colder temps, not the temps that would hurt those strawberry crops though.
Not yet. Maybe early next week it could be close. So, I mean, yeah, 28 degrees and lower would be more of an issue. And you heard him, the teens would be really problematic. So we can see some light frost and freeze for those. But we're going to see some of those colder temperatures move back in. And it's not because it's that late in the season. It's just how warm it was in January and February. Tonight, yeah, it's colder air. It's definitely much colder than we've seen the last 2 months. But it's actually closer to average for this time of year. We will see temperatures near average the next couple of days, but even colder air this weekend into next week. Did you see it tonight? The full warm moon was out there again tonight. It was technically full this morning. I don't know if get the moon there, but you can see how big it was tonight. Nice and bright in the eastern sky. About 99.7% full when I took this picture out in the parking lot. But definitely a beautiful sight tonight. It'll be up all night, so you may see that light shining in the windows. Now, talking about frost and freeze, we've got some of the first freeze warnings of the spring season up here in eastern Tennessee and southwestern Virginia, Kentucky. We'll likely see some frost or freeze advisories over the next week or so for parts of the Carolinas. Remember, those are issued once the growing season has started. It started way early, so you're going to see some of those issued. We're also going to see rain eventually heading our way as we go towards the end of the week. Tomorrow, yeah, temperatures in the low and mid 60s. That might seem cool that is compared to 78 today, but it's actually 2 degrees above the average high tomorrow, which is 62, but it's actually closer to average. The other thing that's way above average right now, boy, the pollen level. The pine pollen's everywhere, but also the oak, birch, and cedar. Now, the pine pollen's the yellow dust that's everywhere. I know it's messy. 99.9% people aren't allergic to it. It's a very large pollen, so it doesn't usually get into your nasal passages. It's the smaller stuff like the oak, the birch, the cedar that cause major issues. So tomorrow will be high again, but slowly trending down with cooler temperatures and eventually some rainfall. You see the high pressure to the north pumping in that cool air. Clouds, and yes, a few showers could develop late Thursday. It looks like Thursday night, Friday morning look to be the wettest. As we get into Friday night, eventually that rain moves on. We get into a break before the next wave of cold air and rain moves our way. And you can see the pattern more out of the northwest. That big ridge, which was parked over the southeast most of the winter, has finally kind of moved, and we're getting back to what I would call more typical weather for March. So your frost and freeze forecast, not likely here the next couple of nights. We will bounce around the 30s and 40s, but notice next Tuesday morning, that 32, that's something that sticks out as likely potentially a frost or freeze. And we will see several waves of wet weather, but no heavy rain expected. So we will get some breaks from the pollen because of the cool down and actually because of some of the moisture, but it's going to be short-lived. You can see the 5-day rainfall forecast, pinning our hopes on that Friday rainfall to clear out some of the pollen, as well as Sunday into Monday, the two systems heading our way. Don't forget this weekend, daylight saving time starts, so we set our clocks ahead 1 hour. We go from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. The bonus here is sunset by Sunday is going to be close to 7:30 in the evening. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. First things first, mid-60s the next couple of days, close to average. Below average this weekend, rain Friday, then Sunday into Monday. Check out the 10-day forecast. Pretty extended period of below average temperature starting this weekend into next week. And next week in particular, Tuesday morning, Wednesday, Thursday morning, those are the mornings we got to watch for potential frost and freeze in the middle of next week.
All right, we'll be watching. Thank you, Brad.